Hello, good morning. This is Amarjot Singh. I'm a ICCRC licensed consultant based in Edmonton, Alberta. And today, in a series of many videos that I post on immigration topics, I'm going to talk about the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. As you can see on the screen, this program will open in early March 2017, which is coming next month. This program is for skilled immigrants and students who want to live in 4 provinces on the east coast of Canada. As you know, these provinces, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island, these provinces are facing population dwindling numbers. The population is going down. There's not much growth in that provinces, and they want more people to come and live there. And one of the target segments that they think that people will come and live there is the immigrant segment, people who are from different countries. If they choose to come to Canada, they might want to consider living in those provinces. So these Atlantic provinces, these 4 provinces as you see on the screen, have a recent agreement collaboration with the federal government to bring in more people to settle in there. And as you can see, 2,000 applications will be invited in 2017 for people to come and live there. Basically, these people who qualify will get provincial nominee program uh, in that provinces, and they can apply for either express entry or directly through if they get a job offer. Either way, they will apply for PR based on if they qualify there. There are 2 streams of these pilot program. One is the high skill program, the second is the intermediate skill program, and for students as well, international graduate program. Let's look at the requirements, the work experience. I'm not looking for students right now, but looking for people who are applying from overseas. So these workers must have at least 1 year of experience minimum, 1560, which is more or less as same as express entry. So they must have experience. Education, they must have education at least minimum Canadian secondary school. And also at the same time, they must have a job offer. This is one of those things that many people have asked me repeatedly, how do we qualify? And I always tell them job offer is a mandatory requirement of many programs here in Canada, and Atlantic Pilot Program is no different. So you need a job offer from an employer in that province, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Labrador, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward. It has to be a full-time permanent job, and it has to be at a skill level. If you see OA and B for at least 1 year. So if it is OA, B as C, if it's in B, then it has to be a permanent job. There are some job requirements for graduates also, but I'm not going to talk about graduates right now. But more or less for overseas applicants, they need a permanent skill job offer. They must have some language skills, at least 4, which is not this is not sorry it's not very high. CLB4 is fine. Proof of funds, which is settlement funds, that's fine, and that's all the requirement is. One of the attractive factors of this program is the job offer. There's no LMO requirement for people to to get the job offer. In all the other programs, wherever a work permit is in place or arranged job offer is a requirement, LMIA has to be done by the employers to justify whether the job is acceptable or not. This pilot program does not require a LMIA. So, on practical terms, if you have an employer in that province and if they like you, if they select you, and you can tell them, look, there's no LMO requirement, they can give you a job offer right away, and you are in, and then you can apply for PNP, or if you want, you can even apply for temporary work permit as well. As you can see on the screen, candidates will be applied to a temporary work permit if the job needs to fill urgently. Either the work permit can be done or they can apply for PR also at the same time within 90 days. So that's both options are available. LMIA is not required in this. One of the questions that many people will ask me is who can offer you a job? I mean, these employers must be pre-approved by those provinces in that in that area. So not all employers have to be registered with the province first, and they have to be pre-approved based on the criteria in that province. So not everybody will be eligible to offer you jobs. So that's pretty much it. I will talk to you briefly about, I posted recently on my Facebook and other LinkedIn about that I do help IT engineers to come to Canada, and then I will do the PR and I will do a job offer for them as well. The secret is very clear. So I'm applying for them under Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, which you will see on the screen. And as a process in the interim, I will search for an employer in these provinces for them. So anybody who has a computing background, in certain skills which I mentioned, if I find the resume acceptable, I will do the application for them express entry first, federal express entry first, and then I will send his resume, excuse me, I will send his resume to the employees in these provinces who are hiring for IT techs. There's no guarantee that they will give you the job, but of course, I will send the resume, and if they shortlist you, they will call you for interview, and who knows, maybe you'll get the job, and then that will help you getting the PNP at the least, or the work permit to start with. So it's not guaranteed that I'm offering jobs to anybody. Excuse me. But I will do the express entry application and then forward your resume to these employers in these provinces, and hope that they will hire you, and then that's how you get the boost in the points and the PNP. So that's what it is. And if you want to apply for express entry, you can either apply on your own or you can come through me, and then I can apply for you. But if you have an express entry profile, please send me your express entry profile number, assessment number, and send me your resume. Then I can take a look whether you qualify for the job, which I know some employers, IT employers, are hiring. So that's pretty much it. If for any other question, you can go to my website www.cmsimmigration.com, or just type my name Amarjot Singh on Google. You will see my website and you can send me an email from there. Thank you very much.